Welcome to this explainer. Okay, so today we're breaking down a seriously exciting, fast-track blueprint for your career, starting straight out of 10th grade. If you've ever felt that itch to just skip the line and get a head start on your professional life, you are definitely in the right place. Let's be real for a second. Finishing 10th grade comes with this overwhelming, almost suffocating anxiety, right? You probably feel a massive amount of pressure to just default to the traditional high school route, 11th and 12th grade, mostly because, well, that's what literally everyone else is doing. But hold on, what if there was a much more direct, hands-on path?
So, here's our blueprint for today. We're going to cover the diploma advantage, choosing your engineering path, career opportunities, higher education pathways, and finally, the essential skills you'll need to pull this off.
All right, kicking things off with Section 1, the diploma advantage.
Now, you might be sitting there wondering why you should even consider this over the standard high school route. Well, an engineering diploma is a technical course you dive into immediately after 10th grade. But, and this is absolutely crucial, don't think of this as your typical theory-heavy classroom snooze fest. It's actually a hands-on toolkit. It's designed specifically to give you practical job-oriented skills, so you are actually ready for the real world. And here, honestly, is the real hack of the whole shebang. You get an early career start fueled by hands-on, practical learning, and you do it with a significantly shorter course duration. You're getting direct industry exposure right out of the gate. Plus, it essentially grants you a VIP pass for lateral entry into an engineering degree later on. It's a massive, massive strategic advantage.
Moving right along to Section 2, choosing your engineering path.
What's genuinely incredible about this path is the sheer variety of specializations. Honestly, it's kind of like picking your character class in an RPG. First up, computer engineering. If you're all about building the digital world, this path hands you the immediate tools to become a software developer, web designer, IT support specialist, or a networking expert from day one. You're learning the exact hardcore skills that are driving the modern tech industry. Or maybe you want to move into the physical world. Enter mechanical engineering. In this branch, you could step right onto the factory floor as a production engineer, a CNC operator, maintenance technician, or quality inspector. You are quite literally the person creating and maintaining the heavy machinery that runs our modern world. Pivoting naturally from general machines, we've got automobile engineering. This track drops you right into the garage or the manufacturing plant. You're looking at roles like automobile technician, service advisor, vehicle maintenance expert, or workshop supervisor. Look, if you're a gearhead and love seeing how cars tick, this puts your hands right under the hood. But hey, what if you'd rather shape actual city skylines? Well, civil engineering trains you to be a site supervisor, CAD designer, construction assistant, or a surveyor. This path puts your boots directly on the ground of major construction projects where you literally turn architectural blueprints into physical reality. And of course, to power those sprawling cities, we have electrical engineering. This branch gives you the spark, pun absolutely intended, needed to become an electrician, a maintenance engineer, a specialized power plant technician, or a wiring supervisor. You basically become the essential force keeping the lights on everywhere. Finally, the glue connecting all of this together, electronics and communication. This prepares you for a highly connected career as a telecom technician, hardware engineer, service engineer, or network support specialist. You are the one keeping the world's vital communication networks flowing without a hitch.
All right, that brings us to Section 3, career opportunities.
So what kind of immediate loot do these specialized paths actually offer you once you graduate? Well, you're essentially enter two fantastic arenas. On one side, you have the rock-solid stability of government jobs. Think positions in the railways, PSU technician roles, SSC junior engineer, and various state government posts. On the flip side, the dynamic private sector is waiting for you with a massive, massive demand in manufacturing, IT, construction, and the auto industry. Talk about having options, right?
Let's shift gears to Section 4, higher education pathways. Now, grabbing the job right away is awesome, but it's not your only option. This step-by-step ladder right here completely busts the myth that a diploma is some kind of dead end. Actually, after 10th grade and finishing your diploma, you get a lateral entry power-up. This beams you directly into the second year of a BTech or BE degree program. You completely bypass the usual first-year entry chaos. Plus, you also open doors to certification courses, government technical exams, and all sorts of skill development programs. And finally, Section 5, Essential Skills for Success.
To truly beat the final boss of the job market, you've got to equip yourself with the right mix of abilities.
Beyond the obvious technical knowledge and computer skills, you must cultivate your core soft skills. We're talking communication, problem solving, and teamwork. Honestly, honing your communication and your ability to collaborate will be the absolute ultimate differentiator in your young career. Technical skills will get you the interview, sure, but those soft skills, those are what get you the promotion.
So, to set yourself up for ultimate success, follow these pro tips. First, actively choose your branch based on genuine interest, not just whatever happens to be trendy. Work hard to level up those communication skills. Focus heavily on the practical side of your classes. And dive headfirst into internships and projects. I'm telling you, that real-world exposure is absolute gold.
The core takeaway here is crystal clear. An engineering diploma after 10th grade isn't just some backup plan. It is a remarkably strong, dynamic, and powerful blueprint for early professional success and higher education access. So, think about everything we've unpacked in this explainer today. Are you just going to follow the crowd, or are you ready to build your own fast-track blueprint for success? Ask yourself, are you ready to take control of your timeline and jumpstart your future right now?